I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to the bank. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. I'm only gonna do this once. Classic. I seen people be so fickle, nothing surprised me. Double-edged sword though, cause it'll have you looking at everybody sideways. Shit. Look around, don't know who to trust, not for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Ain't satisfied till I touch a certain M's. Can't say the number, they applied against my plans. I'm turning up, dog, this one for the jump. Come to these bars, I only play a butter.
Okay, let's get it going.
Thomas Shepard, long sleeve.
Yeah.
Really came to get buckets. Purnell with the defense. Too slick, you can't touch me. Bud Crawford on offense.
What up, chat?
But I'm really punching, underrated. I'm starting to love it. Stacking days, I'm stacking the budget. When I win, ain't none of it lucky. Tapped in, I got it from nothing. Stay ready, preheated the oven, just did a theater. I'm still a recovery. Therapy team, they really love me. They'd kill me if they knew I was jumping. High speed chase, I had to punch it in front of thousands. I started with hundreds. Don't really see no competition, this look like a luncheon. Suggest you let me mind my business, catch you if you lunching. They love you all these years, but at the end you wasn't nothing. Look around, don't know who to trust, not for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Present with poise, but I really got no chill. Far as blood, it ain't too thick to get spilled. They think I'm too cool to click, not for real. God ain't done with me yet, dog, I gotta heal. I ain't no run of the mill. Had to surround myself with steel. Yeah, I've been sharpening steel. Hard to feel hard feelings at all when I can hardly feel. Hard as hell, counting losses till you count the wins. If I could take the pain all over, swear I'd do it again. The way them hard times unlock me, look different, twin. If you don't understand my plight, then we just different men. If you can't understand my fight, then we got different hands. Yeah, different song. I'm talking about different days. I'm talking about different tribes. I'm talking about different clans. Boy, I'm sticking to the coats to the bitter end. I'ma live and die by it till I'm ashes in a can. Look around, don't know who to trust, not for real. Lately I've been paranoid, I gotta chill. Ask me how I feel, think I'ma tell you not for real. But I grind like I'm still unfulfilled. Classic. Everybody hit that like button for starters. Before we even get going, go ahead and hit that like button, totally free. Even if you passing through, hit the like on the way in, hit the like on the way out, for sure, for sure. Tez, how you feeling, my boy?
Feeling real good, man. It's a good morning. It's a good morning.
Yes,
technically, every morning is a good morning when we open these eyes.
Absolutely. We got the chat hot on fire already. Joe Jet, what up? 333 Conversation with Soft Rain said, "Hey, Classic, hey Tez, what's going on? Soft,
what's happening?
333, what's happening? Big Sco in the building. Big Sco in the building with the 333. What's going on? Chat, what's happening? So we got a lot to talk about, man. Passport Sco say, I'm sticking by the code to my bitter end. I'ma live and die by it till I'm ashes in the can. Classic. Yeah. For sure. So listen, man. It's been a lot going on in the content creation world. You got some people out there that are talking about how much they absolutely do not care. But since we are in this place and in this space, it matters to us, brother. You know what I'm saying? Since the conflict between Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb happened, since it happened, my boy, there's been a lot of talking. And until last night, the vast majority of that talking was done by Anton Daniels.
Yeah.
You know, post-conflict, you know, he stated in maybe it was in, you know, a fit of rage or whatever, but he had stated how from now on, talking to these content creators, he's only doing it if he pulling up in person. For everybody that's filing in, hit the like on the way in, hit the like on the way out. If you sticking around, go ahead and get in my chat. You know what I'm saying? This is the human experience. Welcome to the Raw Society Coalition channel if you there. Welcome to the TezDown if you there. Welcome to the Classic Codes if you there, man. Let me put the chats up too because they are in a few different places. So everybody need to know what everybody's saying. But yeah, man. So Anton said he only doing that. He really only talking to people if he doing it in person from now on, right? Well, that proved not to be true. Anton popped in on a podcast panel, and me being the content creation, you know what I mean, guru that I am, I went and found the files, man. You said you only talking to people in person. And you popping up on panels. Anton popped up on a panel with 7 brothers. Black men. So, yeah, 7 of them. God's number.
7.
You understand? And they got to having some man conversation. I haven't watched all of this. Look. See what I'm saying? First class media, what's happening? Said Anton on the podcast tour now since this is viral. He said he was only going to talk in person. That did not prove to be true. All right. So neither of us have watched all of this, right? I think I've seen a couple of minutes. Tez probably hasn't seen it at all. We're going to watch their conversation. We're going to pause play and we're going to have our own conversation around this. It's a lot going on. Later this afternoon, I will be back live discussing the things that happened last night in particular. But for right now, me and Tez, we're going to dig into the meat and potatoes of this thing because we like to discuss the sociology and the psychology of what's happening as well as the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, T.
Panel, salute to philosophical. I know we had our differences in the past, but
yes, we did.
I respect.
Now I'm gonna say this before we get started. My issue with you, bro, is not success. It's not the fact that you have subscribers. Get your money. My issue is you come off as someone who's trying to talk to black men, but at the same time, or talk to black people or respond to black culture, but at the same time you shit on black culture, but you still try to carry the aesthetic that you know that's going to attract the same demographic that you're really trying to reprimand. If that's how it come off to me. Like I heard, like when we was on the panel, the thing that stood out to me the most, beside this, because you know I reached out to you after that, but you never responded. So
no, I don't remember you reaching out to me after.
I did. I sent you an email and you never responded. And I said,
I get thousands of emails every day.
I bet I'm not putting you on the spot, but you responded to the first one, but you never responded to the second one. Because he was like, yo, we could talk, we could work it out. And I said, yo, but I want to have a conversation first. And I never got a response. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm saying this. When you get on these shows, the main thing that stood out to me that day when I called up on your show, you said, fuck Malcolm X, bro. And nobody, and it wasn't even about, I was of course offended that you said that, but my issue is nobody else was. And I think that you saying
F Malcolm X is crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
He said it.
Listen to me. We gonna call it down the line, Tez. F Malcolm X is crazy.
Yeah,
that's wild.
You know,
hey, everybody,
I
got the like button. Go ahead, Tez. Talk
tomorrow. Tomorrow, I actually have something planned for, the whole conspiracy with both MLK and Malcolm X. So this is really ironic because this is part of my talking point because he did say that. He did say it.
Listen to me.
He said it.
Listen to me. I don't believe in the death of anybody. I don't believe in cancel culture. I don't think this is the end of Anton Daniels or none of that. But like Kay just said, PR. He's got money. He need to get on the phone with the best publicists he got access to in his network, and they got to clean this shit up. There is poop everywhere. But listen, we're going to let this conversation take place. Let me know when you need. We're going to try to let it run a little bit because there's a lot here. But let me know if you just gotta say something. I'll pause it. Let's go.
I feel compelled.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Illosophical. Illosophical is the page I found this on. This is his panel. Shout out to Illosophical. That's the brother with the purple hat.
I knew he wasn't going to be on his own show doing this.
Yeah. Nah, he popped up on their panel. They've already, just for context, guys, they had already been streaming about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before Anton showed up on this panel. He popped in on this panel, just for context. Let's roll.
Stuff like that, and people not responding and having no smoke, and all they can see is the fact that I cut this man off, but they had no smoke or no issues for you saying that, to me was bothering me. And to me, I'm seeing a trend of people just feeling like just shitting on black people all together is something we need to do. Like, we can call out the bad elements without throwing out the baby with the bathwater. Because you say fuck black culture, you say that, but then when you go live, you got black culture aesthetics all around you, bro. Like, you got Chronic behind you. That's a black street nigga album. For lack of a better term, you got this one, you got that one. So it's like you're trying to appeal to the aesthetic of black people, but then at the same time you want to smack them down. It's like, I think you're sending mixed messages, and I feel like somebody that has your influence can do better than that. But that's my opinion, and that's what I want to talk about today. But the floor is yours. You can respond.
Well, first of all, I wanted to say respect to the platform, and the reason that I'm coming up here.
Hit the like button right now. Hit the like button. We got 88 on the Classic Codes vertical, 8 likes. I need that to go all the way up to 88 likes. Let's have a great show for y'all. Hit that like button. Let's roll.
Hey, if you watch it from any of the other ones,
regardless of whether I agree with them or not. Right?
Yep. Wherever you at, hit the like button right now. Totally free. We get into the comments the best way we can. Soft, good to know, waiting on the Discord community. Our Discord community is open. Soft Rain, please give him the information for the Discord community in the chat. It is open. Soft Rain will put the information down there. First Class Media said Anton has went too far right wing. I agree with some of his takes, but I will never turn my back on black community. Anton has lost his damn mind. Frame is a hell of a drug. Listen to me. Oh, he said fame is a hell of a drug. Listen to me, First Class Media. When I heard him say out his own mouth that he will be running for some level of governmental office at some point in his life and that he plans to win, I understood that the politicking probably started a long time ago. This is a politician. You will never get honesty from him again. He will never be able to be pure on camera again. When you step into that realm, that's one of the things that you give up is your freedom of speech, your pureness of speech, your ability to keep it all the way 1,000. That's gone. You know what I'm saying? First Class Media, thank you for being in the chat. Let's get it.
Right. So I could disagree with you, but it doesn't mean that I don't want you to win. Right. So let me start there by saying respect to the platform, and that's why I'm here. The second thing is to answer you directly. I do think that you need to throw the culture away, because what I define as the culture, because I think it's a difference between black people and black culture. Right. What we push as black culture is the things that we celebrate the most. And definitively, most of the time, that is the worst things for us. We pedestalize, we celebrate it, we don't want to call it out, but then when somebody finally says something about it, then they become the big bad wolf. And so I don't celebrate the majority of what we as a culture like to champion is best for us. It has destroyed our households, it has destroyed our communities, and it's 10 times worse than it's ever been at any point in history. So I stand on that. I haven't changed up on that at all. I believe that too. I believe that it needs to be a completely different culture. Right, we celebrate jail culture, and then we down people that actually go to school every day, and we call them lames.
But Anton,
we push the worst things for ourselves, but then at the same time, you know how many people wanted to see me lose at Corey's platform? You know how many people wanted to see me lose?
But why, Anton? Why do you want to see you lose?
Did he win?
No,
because I represent something that they are not used to seeing winning.
But that's not true, Anton. That's not why everybody. That's maybe why some of them do it. But everybody didn't want to see you because of that, bro.
That's why most people do it. If I was up here talking about some of the worst stuff ever, like we always do in our culture, I would be cool.
Anton, that's why.
But because I stand 10 toes down,
you know what culture is.
This is why I'm disagree with Anton, because I go through the same thing. I go through the same thing. Everybody in this space, I just got into it with Fatty, because he was saying, you need to leave this space because you want to be righteous and all that. Because I be on panels talking about real shit. I be having interviews talking about stuff that's not messy. And I don't get that support when I do that. So I don't do that.
Well,
I literally was laughed at by people in the space. You need to learn how to market yourself better. That has nothing to do with. No, I'm not talking about, I'm not even talking about, bro. I ain't talking about numbers. I'm just talking about people rather see arguments than information. Now, if you want to say, hey, it's a better way to prevent your information, I'm always open to suggestions. But what I'm saying is, I've been on panels with all men, bro, and they laughed at me because I said things like, they said, what's your solution, Illa? I said, I think the children is the solution. I think the children is a viable solution, because we can't fix old dogs, but we can re-engineer.
I agree with that.
But it's the thing, this space laughed at me. I was on panels with dudes and I was bringing out books about history, about culture.
The
And
difference
niggas
between
really
you and me is that I don't give a fuck about what people think about me.
No, I'm just giving you an example of how the gripe that I don't give a fuck. That's why I do what I do. But
No,
I'm just giving you an example of that gripe that you have. I have that gripe as well. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to still speak to these people with love. Like, there's still some love and empathy in me trying to relate to people, because everybody is not what we see on the computer. Everybody's not what we see on the street. These people still got children, aunts and uncles and nieces and nephews. So I don't dismiss the message that.
Yeah, what he's saying is it's okay to acknowledge the reality of the black plight and the self-infliction involved in the black plight, but that don't mean you gotta disengage with the fact that you black. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he's kind of trying to say. Like, brother, like at the end of the day, still nigga. And listen, as much as you try to disassociate yourself, you will continuously get subtle reminders, because unfortunately it is a situation where we've been made to understand that race is a factor in this country. Is it as big of a factor as people make it seem? As far as making some success for yourself, no, it's not as big of a factor as people make it seem. But it is a huge factor for sure. What you got, Tez? While we at a stop.
Here's the thing. Every time anybody confronts this guy about anything, all he wants to talk about is money or hypotheticals. We're talking about solutions here. We're talking about real stuff, in your face stuff. Unless you're trying to slap me with $100,000 in my face right now, I'm putting it in my pocket. That money's not going to save you. The richest man in the world can get his nose knocked off. You know what I'm saying?
Real spill.
Like, this is just crazy to me that you have a man that's sitting up here at somebody else's show trying to tell him, well, oh, yes, you're not marketing yourself enough. There's nothing to do with marketing. There's a difference between being authentic and looking authentic, or trying to look as the whatever version of yourself that you've crafted for the internet. And that's what Anton Daniels is doing right here. Oh, you're not crafting yourself correctly. Let's call it, words have meaning, right?
Yeah.
So let's say what that is. What marketing?
Yeah.
Marketing is a presentation that you put on for people to consume your product in whatever way that it is consumable. Authenticity is, this is the raw version, the way that this comes. You cannot bite into it without refining it. Totally different things. And I think that he is lost in the fact of people want things to be authentic when they're consuming it. Especially the more we done got past GMOs and filler and everything else that's been going into our systems, dyes and food colorings for all these years, people are starting to wake up a little bit more. And he seems to be upset that people are waking up to what's going on.
Interesting. Rigid Vibration said, obviously Corey didn't know she was young, but so what? No rules after you say the meat sucking. Okay. Rigid Vibrations, welcome to the chat. He said double tap. Appreciate you. Ranger said, is there an economic or finance panel? Not on this channel. Somebody might open one up. Go follow Uncle Plug TV. He talked that money shit. Go tap in with Uncle Plug TV. Spell plug with 2 G's. Passport.
On my channel, I got a couple videos about it too, but we don't do that every day.
Yeah, I'm sociology, bro. That's not my department, but we are the Raw Society Coalition, and somebody to get your pockets straight. Passport Sco said, boy, you definitely lost Corey, made you his bitch, and you left. Damn. All right, Sco, shoot straight from the hip.
He came out.
Yeah. Yep. Chocolate drop 50. Hi, what's happening? Coach said, man, shut the hell up. No, get off my channel. Rob Wick said Anton equal word salad. Oh, yeah. He double talk a lot. He said word salad. eBay, welcome back, eBay. Bonnie, what's happening with you?
Hey, eBay Bonnie.
eBay Bonnie, that's 2 days in a row. You active. Chat 333.
Nice
you
to see you.
It is nice to see you. You with us. Let's see, everybody. I hope everyone is having a good and productive day. Oh, for sure. Hardaway to Sparky, American men be like type shit. At TezDown, can you put the Discord on the RSC live?
Yes, I can.
Rob Wick said all he do is talk like a woman. Dude probably got 1 million hours talking. Like, shut up, Anton. You not him. He clout chasing. Okay, Rob, you don't like Anton. Like and subscribe, man. We here to call it straight down the middle. Make me shrimp pasta type shit. Can my red bone make chocolate cake? I'm not sure. You got to ask her. Philosophical Radio. Philosophical, what's happening, bro? You need Philosophical. This you? This your hey, bro? This you for real? Yeah, he just dropped a super chat. What? Shout out to Philosophical for the super chat. Appreciate the reaction, but you can tag me. I have a channel respectfully. Oh shit, bro. I did not tag you. I ain't listen. Philosophical. Hey. I didn't
That's
know.
what's up, man.
I didn't know tags work like that on YouTube.
I didn't know either.
Dead ass. Yeah, bro. I just got monetized a couple days ago, gang. It was not intentional. Matter of fact, I'm finna. You want to come up?
Yeah, bring him up.
Yeah, man. I gotta shoot. I don't know how I can send him the link without putting it public. I just want to shoot him the link. I don't want to give it to everybody. If you want to come up, bro, let me know, dog. Thanks for the super chat as well. Yeah, let me tag you.
Hey, tell him if you can join the Discord real quick, I'll send it to you through the Discord.
Yeah, I'm finna tag him in the description real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I sent it to you through the Discord if you want it.
The chat got time. Let me tag him in the description real quick.
Any of the three rooms we can bring him up in. It's the same room. So
yeah, I definitely.
Doesn't matter where you watching from. He's watching from your channel, right?
I'm not sure. It don't even show me. It just show me all the comments.
I don't see it. I think he's watching from your channel. Yeah.
Yeah. I just tagged him. I just tagged him in the description though.
All right.
Yeah. Yep. It was. Yeah. Appreciate you though, bro. Real spill.
Yeah,
that's what's happening.
Legitimately, thank you for this video.
Yeah, it's your heart. Let me see. All right, get me out this screen, gang. There we go. All right, update mate. He said it's all good, bro. We can collab whenever. I'm at work. I just subscribed. All right, bet. I'm gonna tap. I'm tapping. Sure. Yep, we tapped in. Then let's get it. But yeah, man, let's keep the video rolling. Shout out to Ilosophical in the chat one more time.
Just go ahead.
Some people's lineage need to die off. I don't need to support.
The man said some people's lineages need to die off.
I told y'all about this dude, man. On the last episode, I told y'all about this dude and what he said when he came on the show, spouting all of that fake stuff about slavery and black oppression. I told y'all about this. I'm glad that you, me, Ilosophical, obviously, we're not the only brothers that's seeing that what this dude is doing. You heard of the false prophet, right?
Yeah.
This man's trying to profit. I'm keeping it 100 right here in front of all these people. He's trying to profit off black people who are trying to profit. And if y'all fall for it, watch what he does.
He's trying to profit off of black people that are trying to profit.
Yes.
What that make them? All right, I ain't gonna hold you. The panel finna get on his ass. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
And rock out with people just because you're black. There are some people that are so degenerate and so bad for what it is that we stand for. And let's be clear, we're the only culture that forces all of us to support all of the bullshit, regardless of what everybody does. All white people don't fuck with white people. Asian people don't fuck with Asian people. They outcast them to certain cities. If you go over to Japan, if you go over to Tokyo, they got whole cities that's dedicated to.
Hey, Rob, I ain't gonna hold you as a content creator that's growing literally by the second. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fair exchange ain't no robbery. I absolutely understand. He profits off of us talking about him and we him. I mean, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Fair exchange ain't no robbery. That's the name of it. We in the game.
I ain't got a problem with it.
Yeah, we in the game.
Motherfuckers that can't come outside based off of the fact that they're not contributing to the culture and they're degenerate. But we're the only culture that we have to support it all just because I'm black. No, I don't.
No, I don't think we need to support all the bullshit. But we still have to give freedom.
But let me just say this. I think that what you said as far as ruling in love, I don't believe in it. I believe that sometimes you have to completely go in to destroy all of it. And I don't feel as though I have to make it right with people that have lived their whole lives to be destroyers. Some people are not good people for people, and I believe that I can destroy it all. I think when I go into a place, I'm not looking to be friends with these niggas. I don't need to have a conversation with everybody to make it cool. And let me be very clear. When me and Corey, because a lot of people say I came in with an agenda.
I thought you did.
Corey called me and set the pace of what the agenda was going to be before I got there. I knew it was going to be smoke because he already told me that it was going to be smoke and he had smoke for me. I knew he was going to disrespect me before he disrespected me because he had already led on. He didn't say directly, I'm going to disrespect you. He said, I got smoke for you and it's not going to, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be one of them cool shows. So what do you think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to go in there like a deer in headlights?
What up, Carl?
I don't think he really.
I'm asking a question.
I don't think he.
Because everybody
if that's the case,
they make a big deal. They make a big deal that I prepared and I studied for him. I think that the real travesty is that he wasn't prepared, but yet he invited me to his studio. I flew from Detroit to LA, and so you think that I'm supposed to be the B-side. I'm supposed to be the one that's going to lose. I wasn't prepared to lose.
And prior to you coming on the show, I kind of alluded to that because, quite frankly, like I told the brothers here, y'all both won because y'all basically have us talking about it, and the internet space. That is exactly what it's designed for, is to have people talk. Whether they're talking negative or positive does not matter. The point is, we're sitting here talking about it. So I commend y'all both on that. But to my point that I made prior to that, neither one of y'all was sitting there y'all both were doing the same thing. When you pointed out the fact that
I met his energy, bro. I never got disrespectful until I got this.
That's not true. I did
Definitely
a full break. I did a full breakdown on this in slow motion from the beginning of their conversation on camera. And the very first slight that was made, or the first comment that was made that could have been taken as a slight in their interaction overall. See, everybody's fast forwarding. That's that short attention span energy that we got out here. Everybody is fast forwarding. The actual first thing that was stated between the two of them that could have been a slight at all was when Anton said to Corey, the racism that you have in your heart.
Yeah.
And Corey responded like, oh, I'm a racist. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then he started to, that was the first thing that was said that could have been taken wrong.
Here's the thing.
On camera.
Like they literally got into it, the breakdown of it, right?
Yeah.
He said to him, you don't say anything negative about white men ever. And then he said, oh, you know, liberal white females. He's like, I just said you don't say nothing negative about white men ever. You start talking about liberal white females immediately. They'll already let you know what the caveat was. He's not going to say anything about them.
He said it.
You know what I'm saying?
He literally said, I'm not getting into that. I'm not going
to get into that.
Yep.
I'm not getting into that.
How you sound, gang?
I'm not getting into that.
Shout out to y'all going crazy in the chat. I'm gonna try to post all the chats on the screen so y'all get y'all moment. I'll read the ones I can. All right.
What color is your hoodie, Classic? I'm you know what? It's up for interpretation.
Yeah, what do you say? Let's slow down. Let's slow down.
Hey, why are we talking about clothes?
Right. Louis Ray said, bruh, as man, we know it's certain things that we don't say to other ones. Hey, you ain't lying. Mac Black. Corey, he's a real comedian, so that tells you what type of motion you carry yourself. I don't know what you mean by that, though.
I don't get it either.
Corey, he's a real comedian, so that tells you what type of motion you carry yourself. I don't get it. Calm Wolf said Anton started it. I watched the whole thing. He was, yeah. Dumb that down for us. Everybody hit the like button real quick. It's totally free. Matter of fact, I'm not making another motherfucking move. I got 215 people on my vertical in the classic codes and 23 likes. I need that to shoot up to 100. Or if you're not here to show free love, you can get gone. But we finna take a music break until I see all the likes move.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance. Standing at 6'2".
The love is free.
190 pounds. I give you. Boy, I'm made different. I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud.
From my life,
slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people trying, it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make a wish in me. I got these hoes in the frenzy. They can't seem to get to me. Babe, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused. Want the fruits of your labor, gotta climb the tree. Yeah, I'm out here planting seeds, cause I got a lot to leave. I be putting in long miles, I ain't gotta stop to breathe. I be putting in long hours, I ain't gotta stop to sleep. Yeah, I'll put in that time, put in work, I'm a different breed. My work ethic marine, mama mentality, shout out the bean. Coach life, sweat, city, society, T. I'm in the gym working out clean. Bag work, 5 punch combination, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. Boy, I'm made different, I work too hard. Ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me. This was strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with me. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me.
Yes, Lord. Yes,
Classic.
Let's go looking at him side eye.
Lord. Yup. Thank you. I appreciate the needle moving a little bit on them free ass likes. It's like they treat that shit like it's like it costs something. You know what I'm saying, Tez?
He had the entrance music. I had to put the belt on. Should I bring the belt to the live show?
Hey,
Calm Wolf.
Calm Wolf got something that we like to call foresight. He said this channel was going to be big. Hey, I'm with you when you're right. Oh, and the music is made by me too. How many of you?
Classic. Hey, can I do it? I'm gonna do it. Hey, no. Go ahead. Hook me up. Listen, y'all can go over right after, as soon as we done. I'll actually drop the link in here. Y'all can go on to the Raw Society Coalition or the Classic Codes, or even the TezDown, and you guys can see where the link is going to be for the Sebastian tape mixtape that was dropped by the man B Class, aka otherwise known as Classic Codes. He right next to me right now, y'all. I need y'all to go ahead and do that. I need y'all to do that. Y'all want something for y'all drive? After we get done talking, y'all want something for y'all drive? Y'all want to impress y'all friends with something? Y'all want to get y'all own theme song, extra music? Y'all go ahead and get something right there that appeals to everybody. And if you definitely one of them millennial souls, you're going to feel it. It's real rap. Was it raw, real rap? What did dude say? Real rap raw.
Yeah, real rap raw.
Yeah. That's what it is. All right.
Let's get to some of these comments while they still low. Mac Black said, Corey, he's a real comedian. We read that. And Anton started it. No. Yeah, Anton started it. I watched the whole thing. He was the agitator. Yep. Philosophical said, I played a clip of him saying F Malcolm on the show. He was blindsided before he deleted the video off his page, I believe, but I kept the receipt. He can't get it off your page. That's nasty. Jay, he trying to do damage control. It's crazy. Hey, listen, when the Booty Warrior said, would you turn me down? And Foe responded with, what do you mean? It changed everything.
You gotta say it. He looked at him in space and he said, look, you know I got this thing that I say. Hey, if I wanted you, would you turn me down?
And he said,
and then he looked at him, he was like, what you talking about? And then he said,
I
like you and I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Anton said, what you talking about? I told you. I'm a warrior.
Bad for business, bro. It's bad for business, G. Look, yeah.
I couldn't have been there.
Aaron said that our number one problem calling ourselves in black, which is a color, and two Edomites. Am I saying that right?
Edomites, yeah.
Yeah, he said they both were conquerors. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, at this point, I'm not. That'll turn into a whole nother conversation. I appreciate you chiming in because that's gonna get us off on a tangent. I don't even want to go over there. We finna get back in. We finna get back into this good ass panel. Yeah, Philosophical gave us a great panel, so we gonna stay on that. Rigid said from what I'm seeing, he's trying to get rid of Holcomb by any means. It ain't nothing he could do. Corey Holcomb represent the real. You know what I'm saying? The real like the minority, but we gonna be loyal to the other ones that's like us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna ride. Now listen, I'm still gonna rock with Anton too. He make good content. He really does make good content. He's a good content creator. I'm still gonna rock with all his content and all that shit. But shit, when it come to this one, shit, we know what it is. A politician versus somebody on the ground level. Shit, we riding with the streets every time. The street stuff every time. Aaron Hughes said that that ignorant mother parakeet, what they taught us in their indoctrinated history. Yeah, that's why he was wrong about all his historical data, because he was saying shit from 8th grade history class. Jeffrey said, so tired of Anton. Jesse Peters said, type black men that constantly shit on their own people, along with the tethered blacks that don't know shit about us.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Anton Daniels and Corey Holcomb acted like disagreeable lovers. You wildin'. Weak, bro. They're weak. Yeah, Mac Black. Yep. He said, when I'm saying motion, I'm saying as in where's the the right points is going to hit you with the body punches. Yeah. He definitely was moving the conversation in a different direction. Hey, he stuck on that. Yeah, look, you know your history. Look, Africans, so-called blacks, so-called Africans, and it's in the Bible. God put a difference between Africans and Negroes. It's in the Bible. I hear you. Come on Sunday service. Tap in with us on Sunday mornings. We do myself and my dog Souls of Thought, the other member of the Raw Society Coalition. We do Sunday service on Sunday mornings. Tap in with us at the Raw Society Coalition. Amen, Aaron.
Coalition, y'all.
Mac Black said, I respect you, Fetty Wap type shit. Let's see.
So you streamed Marley yesterday.
Yeah, today on Fetty Wap. Yeah. I can't beat me. Shit crazy. Mar Will said this shit hella crazy how people can sit here and listen and type in the chat but won't hit the like button. Yeah, it do.
We like Mar Will. We like him.
Hey, you all right with me. You all right with me. You good with me. I ain't gonna hold you. We from the same tribe. I'm with it. All right, y'all. We gonna roll. Sorry to everybody who
ghosting over there. I don't know what you done, but they over here ghosting over on the TezDown.
I ain't do nothing, bro. All I did was hold them accountable for not hitting that free ass like button. The button's so free. You know what I'm saying?
Now they gonna come over here and not hit the like button too?
Yeah,
no.
Hey, listen,
I will shut that whole stream down before I pander to anybody that's not supporting. If y'all don't know, this is not the first time we've done this. It won't be the last time that we go and do this. But the one thing I'm not gonna do is sit here and do for people that don't care. If you don't care, then dip.
Yeah, on God. Yeah. I'd rather have 12 people in here who give a damn than 250 people who won't hit a free button. You know what I'm saying? You can get the fuck on. Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Hey, you ain't being honest. You came in being condescending, bro.
What did I say? Wait. What did I say that was condescending?
You came in to lose to his chat. You came in to lose to how tough his chat was and that they not tough. That's condescending.
The whole chat, if you go back and watch the live, the whole chat was saying, oh, he gay.
But you just said you don't care what people say. You just said you don't care what people think, bro.
You can't say that I was coming in and being disrespectful because I talked to the chat.
I said condescending. That's what I said.
Yeah, but again, bro, this is the content creator part of it, bro.
Fantastic.
You can't say all fantastic. Let me say this.
Every single
what is that?
On every single live stream, on my own live streams, is I talk shit to the chat. I talk shit to my own chat every single day. That is not new.
Let's get off the chat. Let's get off the chat.
I want to know.
One at a time, y'all. Anton here, so let's let him talk.
The first thing that Anton said was he was on time.
Disrespectful to him.
How's that
disrespectful? Prior to being told that I kissed white man's ass.
Not disrespectful. It was condescending. The on-time statement, the very first statement that Anton made was
I got invited to a show.
And he was late.
Wait. I got invited to a show. I flew 4.5 fucking hours from Detroit.
So what?
Wait, give me a second.
Okay, you're right.
I flew 4 hours from Detroit. I'm there on time. Gotta wait more than a half hour for you to even arrive. That's disrespectful in itself.
Yeah, on business and everything. That's what I'm saying. How you gonna say whatever?
You can discuss that on camera, though. You can discuss that before the show started, bro. You can discuss that before the show started. If it's that big of a deal, bro, you can discuss that before the camera.
Hold
on.
Shout out to everybody that's new to the channel. Make sure wherever you watching from that you hit the like and subscribe button, turn on notifications. We are the most consistent doing this shit. We was here yesterday. We here today. We coming back for another stream today, and motherfuckers will be here tomorrow. Welcome on in. Welcome to Sunny. Welcome to Mar Wheel. Just a few people I see that's new. Wolf in the North. Review Guru just showing some love. Aaron Hughes. eBay Bonnie becoming faithful and true. Anton said, what would you do if I came to the yard to fleece, but told Corey he doesn't like jail talk or that kind of energy? Man, listen, a lot of contradictions is coming out. I think he started with the wrong one. I ain't gonna lie. But when this how it be going, though, when you play with niggas from Chicago. Nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get when you play with us. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I mean? This shit go, what Corey say, it could get bad. Black Mona 333, what's going on? Thank you to
all. Ain't got no patience, man.
No, thank you to all the new subs. Oh, yeah, let's get it.
All right, fellas.
Why do you think that he was complaining about the conversation that I had with Darlene for a long time before he even got there? You know why I was able to do that? Is because he wasn't there.
Yeah, he was late.
The reason why I was able to have so much conversation and get toured on the whole facility and find out who owned it and learn all about what it is that's going on and see how his production team worked and kick it with Darlene and get every single piece of information is because he wasn't there. That's not my fault. That's the you fault.
So what are you trying to expose by doing that?
No, I said, what did I do that was disrespectful prior to
before we got to the disrespectful part, we asked about the condescending. The first thing that they said was the chat. But hold on, Anton. The condescending thing you did, the very first thing you said was condescending, which was I was on time, which was something you could have discussed afterwards. But you came there with the identity that you were going to win something.
That's unfair.
Listen.
So he told me.
He already explained what he was trying to do.
He already on the phone. He wanted this to be an explosive, volatile, and he wanted this to be emotional. He told me, listen. This is honestly got
you prove that.
Shout out to East Africa in the chat, man. We got East Africa in the chat. Come on, man.
International.
What we doing, Tez? This shit getting different, Tez.
It's currently 7 countries in the chat right now.
Oh my God.
7 countries in the chat right now.
M. Jones, it is a big deal. Shows irresponsibility when late. Thank you, Soft Rain. Oh, we're going to get the information to you. Richard said, not going to lie, when Corey called him futon, he got them. Yeah. When he called that man futon instead of Anton, I was dying, gang.
Futon.
No, listen.
Let him talk.
Hold on. Say it again, Tez. My bad.
I said Anton Daniels.
That's kind of crazy. I hope that don't stick, G. That's bad for him. That's bad.
It's like fem of them. If y'all didn't understand, so for those of you that are new to the chat, across the Raw Society Coalition, we have compiled a dictionary of words that aren't real words, but people have been using them consistently. One of the main ones is fem of them. His name is Anton Daniels.
That shit crazy, man. They gonna think we hate Anton, G. All right. Well, I don't know how you feel. I'm cool, but it's just like this shit bad, bro. He gonna bounce back though.
He got a lot of money. Remember, he gonna be okay.
Right? Yeah, he rich.
Yeah.
Remember, because he rich, so everything else in life is all good. Yeah, yup, it's all good. I got $12. It's all
nothing
good.
hurts.
The things that he told me when I first got on the call is, I hope you don't record phone calls. I said, I said, what is that? I said, I don't record no phone calls. I said, you ain't never seen me drop no receipts on nobody's phone calls. He said, because, I want to set the stage of how things is going to go. First thing he started to do is he started to talk about all of the niggas that he didn't like. I'm not going to say that out loud because that ain't got nothing.
Yeah, that ain't important.
The second thing that he said was what he wanted the show to be like. He knew it was going to be volatile. He knew it was going to be problems. He didn't want me to agree with him. And he wanted it to actually be some real fireworks in there.
Okay. That's fine.
Hold on. If you set the stage for how you want it to go, it's your show, it's your studio, it's your production team. You say you want me to be there. I got the text messages from Phil of exactly the time that I had to be there. I'm sitting there waiting, all of this stuff. Why are y'all making so many excuses for a grown man not being able to meet the expectation?
Exactly. Let me ask this question. Let me ask this question.
Monster, let me jump in real quick. I'm gonna say this. Because I don't want to be petty because we can get to the meat of the shit. If that's the case, out of fairness, I'm not, nobody can say I'm unfair. We already know our history is well documented. If Corey was late and he told you that on the phone, you just saying I was on time is minor. In my opinion. In that instance, that's wrong. You should just move on. If that's what happened behind the scenes, and all you said was you was late, I think that's like it's null and void at that point, that aspect. But it's a lot to unpack in this conversation.
I have a question.
Wait. Here's the real question, because see, y'all only talk about how I respond. What did I do to warrant a nigga saying to me that I kiss white men's ass?
Well,
a couple things. A couple things.
Look, it's too early to crash out, right? It's too early to crash out. But
no.
If a man looks at you in the face and said, you don't never say nothing bad about white men, but you just said 4 bad things about black people, a bunch of bad things about black women, and 1 bad thing about white women, but you don't never say nothing. I've never heard you say anything bad about white men in general, not even which side they're on. You've never said anything bad about them. And then he says, let's talk about something else real quick.
He said, let's slow down. Let's slow down.
Yeah, let's slow down. Or, I don't want to comment on that right now. Or,
I'm not getting liberal women. Yeah, I'm not getting into that, is what he said.
I'm not getting it. So you're showing me right now, again, that this is what you want.
It's nasty. It's nasty. When you really think about it, it's nasty, bro. Like, you want to say getting exposed? I mean, I always knew what it was, but I understand that, like I said, he's still a dope content creator. I don't agree with all of anything anybody does, right? So I don't even communicate or listen to people to agree with them. I listen and communicate for understanding, right? That's what I'm about. So I can still rock with Anton's content, right? But it's because some things are agreeable, but other stuff you like, okay. But right now, the full-blown politician wave that he's on, listen, he must be planning on winning whatever he trying to win without the black vote. Cause it's only certain type of bro. Like I told dude the other day when he was like, "We're both black. We from the same tribe." I said, "Boy, all black ain't the same." I said, "You is not with my tribe, gang.
All skin folk is not kin folk."
Yeah, hell no. And it's showing to be true. Even some of the folks that's, you know what I'm saying, melanated, that's like trying to stick up for his behavior and like his contradictions and things like that. Like, okay, so you talking about Corey being unprofessional, or you talking about Corey not being on time? Like, point out your own transgressions, bro. We got the fouls. My boy, you invited Mika onto another man's show without talking to the man about it. Gee, you thought you was in control of his show. You brought yourself a +1. You told her 2 weeks in advance that she was going to be on 5150 and never spoke to Corey about it at all. Pulled up with her and assumed it was going to go your way. You're not going to talk about how you made a fool out of Mika? And then she up in there getting strays caught left and right. And listen, did Mika play herself a little bit? Maybe she should have dotted her eyes. Maybe she should have crossed her teeth.
He brought Mika for backup. He thought that he was going to have an ally to bring on this show. And that's why he wanted her in there, because she's going to agree with him. She's his guest, but she wasn't the guest of the actual host. And she thinking that, okay, maybe he done talked himself up so much that he got pulled anywhere he go, right? So he goes, I'm going to be on there because he say I'm on there. That's not how it works in other men's homes. I need every man that's out there. This is a sociology experiment. I need every man that's out there to understand that if you bring somebody into a place that I invited you to and I didn't invite them, you are no longer welcome. And if I do allow you to stay, I'm going to embarrass you off principle. You thought that you were going to come in here and run things in my house? I don't care what I don't care if you Michael Jordan, the president. You know, you're not going to run nothing in my house. You're not. I don't care if you're the pastor of the world. You are not about to run this is my house. I make the rules. I did not invite this person here.
Yeah, it's just weird to me, the lack of acknowledgement for his own transgressions, bro. Like you. So in this situation, Anton, you're infallible, bro. Like you've done nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was just all Corey Holcomb. Like I don't trust.
He didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah, I don't trust nobody to tell me a story and they didn't do shit about. He
don't remember none of that. You Corey acted unprofessional. Like he didn't cuss Corey out. Like he didn't tell him the SMD or S and some D. You know, he didn't bring people to the man's place. Like he didn't call him the N word. Very close to the hard R, I might add you.
Yeah.
There's a lot. Like you didn't stand up in my face. Classic. What happens if you stand up in my face?
Shit, it's up there. You throwing the way I know you, shit. We gonna be squabbling. Shit, it is what it is.
Me and you, like, dang, Classic and Tez is really going at it right now. Well, Classic told Tez to say it again. Tez said it again, then stood up. But y'all let them figure it out. It's gonna make for good content. But I'm gonna tell you right now, everywhere else that I have, you know what? I'm from Chicago. There's certain things you cannot say to me. And the minute that you do say it to me, I'm gonna let you know where I stand at real fast. If I say anything.
What did he say? He said Dreams Multiverse said, I'm sorry, Free Detroit Dan is definitely not Detroit. People think they have pull to put a 17K influencer last minute on a show is crazy. He's talking about Mika.
Yes.
Hey, we are not about to talk crazy about 17K influencers. Shout out to everybody with 17K.
Classic.
I would like
what I'm
17.
saying? Hey, Tez, I just celebrated like I won a Super Bowl when I hit my 1K to get my guys. Yeah.
This is a new venture. I'm used to being other places as far as like, I was off YouTube for a long time. This is a new venture. This feels good.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted, Dreams. I still get your point. Like, you're not just bringing somebody up here that ain't like, if you're gonna bring somebody up here that got 200 grand and they gonna move the needle. You know what I'm saying, on the stream. Like,
I don't care if you bring in the quarterback of my favorite team. Look,
if I ain't invite him,
I'm gonna be upset about it.
Type shit.
I don't care.
Yeah,
it would not faze me.
Oh, here go the link to the event too. February 13th, we got a live meetup in the west suburbs of Chicago. If you could put yourself there, whether you got to fly in, drive in, or if you already around the way, this the information. Tickets available on Eventbrite.
Hey, shout out to the rest of our fellow Chicagoans that's been rolling through the chat. I know we haven't put up a lot of those I'm from Chicago chats, but we see y'all. We thank y'all. We love our fellow Chicagoans. We love our fellow Chicagoans. What y'all should do is come out to the event. Y'all can find all the information in the stream links. in the stream links and the video descriptions, there's going to be a link for the RSC event that we're doing. We're going to have a live panel, a live event called Singles and Soulmates. And it's going to be all of the panel, all 5 of us, some special guests, a concert by somebody. That's V-Class concert, aka the Classic Codes. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be one for the ages. And I'm telling you, I know y'all probably seen some of the other ones. It ain't gonna be nothing like theirs. This is completely and totally unique. And in my opinion, we're gonna do it better than they ever thought they could.
Yep, facts. Yeah, classic. Nah, outside, I'm him trying to talk, not get the strap. Yeah.
And he gets it. He gets it.
Yeah, he gets it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Christine said, "We blacks will never get it." Shit, I'm inclined to believe with you as a whole. I'm inclined to believe you.
The royal we.
Yeah. A Hutcherson, welcome. He said, "I'm an old guy. We've seen Anton come and go. We've seen Antons come and go. He pedals cesspool level sophistry.
Rile up emotion.
To try to rile up emotion. Keep calling him out. You read. Yes. You're a reader. This guy's a reader.
Yeah.
I can tell by
I don't know if you've been here since the beginning, Hutcherson, but that was one of my first points about him. Was that this is what he does.
Yeah.
He tries to profit off of people who are trying to profit.
Hey, if you can play both sides, sides successfully, you will run up a bag, but at what cost? Herbert Parker said, I agree. Call first. That's respectful of the house. I'll pass on Chi-Town trip. I don't think the weather is good this time of year. It's gonna be a little chilly, you know what I'm saying? But
you'll be warm inside.
But you will be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's Valentine's weekend. You bring you something out here to hold close. You feel me? Moon or come out here and meet you something to hold close. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. You can win in the city of win, but you gotta be him.
Classic.
You gotta be him. You know what I'm saying? Moon Duck said Twan about to sue Corey. I believe it. I guarantee you he about to go the legal route and send a cease and desist. Guarantee.
He already did.
I'm betting the over that nigga got his lawyer drafting some shit up right now. He ain't ready for this shit.
Is it on Kashi yet?
Hey, before we continue with the stream and listen to the rest of Philosophical panel get on Anton ass, before we do that, I want to let y'all know something, man. My daddy taught me something very valuable. He said, never beef with a man that give a fuck less than you do. Corey represents a man that give a fuck less than you do. You are a politician. You have parameters. He does not. He does not. What you consider to be out of bounds is all types of in play for him.
Classic.
Yeah. You should.
He looked to the right. He said, "Hold on. I got money for this.
I got money for all this." He said, "I got money too. I don't give a fuck about that shit." That's not what he was talking about.
That's not what he was saying.
That's not what he was talking about.
That's not what he was saying.
That's not what he was talking about.
No.
You got money to file a lawsuit. He got money for a retainer and a defense attorney. It's a different conversation. It's a different conversation.
He knows. He knows that fancy jewelry is coming after this. He knows.
Yeah.
He don't care.
Yep. The lion in the mouse.
I could do a night for knocking you out. It's cool.
The lion in the mouse.
No
said,
shoestring game.
Right.
No shoestring game. I'll be all right.
Yeah. Never beef with a man that give a fuck less than you do, because he gonna take it farther than you will. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Hold on. Let me make this statement. Go ahead, boss. I got a statement to make because I got to run in a little bit. But when I first got on, I specifically said you can't police someone's response to disrespect. I said that. So whatever someone says or does that triggers you.
Tez, don't you say it all the time?
I say it all the time. You look, what you say to me is one thing, but you can't determine my response to it. The way I respond to what you like, especially if you know it's disrespectful. Well, you're not acting very professional. Who said anything about professional? You said something to me that you shouldn't have said, and now you're about to pay for it. This receipt's coming. The receipt is coming. If y'all not familiar with certain industries, a receipt is a physical response to a check that you wrote and cashed. The receipt is what happens after. It's like if you go to the grocery store.
Yep.
The receipt was coming. That's why let's go outside. I have security over there. I have the ability for the police to get here because someone will call. The first time we watched this through, I didn't know that one, he brought a chick with him, and two, that his security was there. I didn't know either one of those at first.
Yeah.
After finding out all of this over the last couple of days, and then watching her video, and then watching your video, and then watching No Middleman's video and the breakdown of this, And now watching this one, you see that this was not a even playing field. He knew he was about to get beat the F up. And he did all that peacocking to save face. Let's call a spade a spade. All of that screaming, all that yelling, all that standing up and flailing around, talking about I got money, I'm flexing. He wasn't talking about his money. He was talking about do I have enough to cover this whooping that I'm about to deliver? This lawsuit that's definitely coming from this politician I'm about to knock out. That was not alleged. I'm telling y'all this right now. Y'all think that all that stuff is alleged? Corey's not playing. I know Chicago lingo. I know Chicago dialect. I know the emphasis on words that you use when you out there. The emphasis on the words that was used was, "It's cool. I'm going to jail tonight."
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. You earned this.
Congratulations.
He only sat back down because he didn't say it again.
They don't.
Facts. You want to read that one real quick before we go?
He disrespected him on camera. No need to take it to the back, especially giving him an opportunity to twist the story. Let security get him and sue. Only people who suspect and phony already believe Todd. Look, I'm gonna tell you this right now. One of the things we believe in here is your apology needs to be as loud as your disrespect. If you disrespected me on camera, I'm knocking you out on camera. The altercation is gonna happen on camera. You shouldn't have done it on camera if you didn't want this to happen on camera. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
Have a right to determine how you respond to their disrespect. But
I agree.
But what I wanted to say, though, my question for you, Anton, is this. You spoke about how certain aspects of Black culture is toxic, how it needs to die, and understand
the majority of what it is, yes.
For sure. And you don't really care about, what people think, so on and so forth. However, I must say, do you think the display that you both had is a good image and positive and
100%.
beneficial to the image of Black men based on what's already said about the levels of ignorance or toxicity that people say we display? Wouldn't that be a part of the negative elements of Black culture that you are against?
No, absolutely not.
Could you explain?
It's because I believe that people need to understand that intellect and the nerd, because I champion myself as being a nerd, that it's cooler to be the nerd than it is to be the guy that he is.
Okay, so what about?
I believe the message that people receive is that the bully get bullied when they don't have themselves ready and prepared intellectually, and it shows that the leaders and the people that we follow is trash. And so I don't give a fuck about what other people think about me. As far as like outsiders, what people will say is the image of Black people. The only thing I care about is how am I affecting other people as far as changing the narrative of what we should be and how we should be as far as what we champion is the best thing for the culture. That's the only thing I care about. I don't give a fuck about what nobody else thinks.
So do you think that was a good display? Do you think that was a good display of what Black culture should be? Two Black men, Mandingo fighting, using profanity against each other, cursing each other out. Yep. Do you think that was a good display of what Black masculinity should be, as opposed to, because to me it seemed like that's the same thing. That's already. Hold on, let me finish. Let me. But what was intellectual about that? Because to me the display was very similar to what we see on Zeus Network or any other Black media-based show in terms of the dialogue being toxic, disrespectful to one another. Because my position is that you both took L's in that regard. I understand you had an agenda, he had an agenda, but to me, it just wasn't a good look. I understand you don't care, but not caring still doesn't speak to the fact of what needs to change in Black culture as far as the nonsense and the toxicity. And I think that was a further display of that.
I think you need to go back and study the tape.
But even more importantly,
what I took from it is it was intellectual until it wasn't. It was a conversation until one person couldn't substantiate their argument, and then they started to throw insults. But see, what I believe is also about the whole situation is that this isn't a Black thing. This isn't just a white thing. This isn't anything. This is a man thing. And when somebody call you an insult, I don't think it's a bad thing to stand up for yourself. When somebody say, hey, move out the way, and they pull up their chair like they're going to do something, I don't think it's a bad thing for you to stand up for yourself. So I met energy. It was an intellectual conversation until it wasn't. And when somebody got frustrated, they called you out your name. And instead of me saying, well, you know what? I'm going to turn the other cheek. I decided not to.
Hold on. I ain't say shit the whole time.
We got to do one at a time, y'all. We got it, fellas. Okay. We got to do one at a time. He's here. We ain't got a trip. He showed up to my surprise, because I thought this was way too small for you, but you pulled up. So respect. So let's Let's talk.
Hey, remember you said that. Remember you said that. Ain't no platform too small. Remember you said that.
Ain't no platform too small, which is why I look. I heard what this man just said, and you know what, man, dog.
She said Anton really thinks he's the smartest person in the room.
I tried, bro. I tried. Anton Daniels. I thought I was gonna stay away from this. You just called yourself a nerd, and you tried to deflect again. What's up with your problems, man? Face your problems head on. You keep deflecting away from everything. Yeah, that politician thing is real true, isn't it? You're not a nerd. You're a dork. You're a dork. You're not a nerd. Nerds, people like nerds. Girls like nerds. Other guys like nerds. They like to talk about all their nerd stuff. I can sit on here on my show and talk about wrestling, talk about football, talk about anime, all that stuff. That's what nerds do. We can talk about technology. We can talk about AI and how to use it more effectively. We talk about how to make money. That's what nerds do. What you're doing is pandering to a certain demographic of people, a small one at that. Just like your own self, you have a horrible opinion of yourself. Why don't you go back and look at a video of you from just 2 years ago? You didn't have no type of swag. Why are you trying to look like people who've been dressing like this forever? Why you come on people's channels, don't comment nothing on anybody's channel, and then steal everything that makes their channel unique? You weren't wearing blue blocking glasses. You weren't doing that. No, you weren't. You was trying to fit in just like everybody else, wearing True Religion. You was trying to ride the coattails of Kevin Samuels. And then when he was gone, you tried to do your own thing. Now this is what you're doing? He would be ashamed of you. He would be ashamed of you. He never teared down black women. He wasn't tearing down black men. He was building a community. And what are you doing besides dividing it? What are you doing besides trying to put a name to something that you didn't build? You're not even contributing. You're grifting. You're a grifter. You're a grifter. And then you want to repeat. You want to repeat the most false parts of the history of the people who have struggled in this country to make anything of themselves and then try to profit off of them. You're not a nerd. You're a loser. I don't care how much money you have. You can't even keep somebody who you brought with you in check. You can't even do that. And then you thought you had enough clout to pull up somebody else's spot. And now you got checked for it. You got checked for your mouth. You got checked for your disrespect. You got checked for your behavior. And now you're showing up on smaller channels who are getting big. Thanks. You small it again to them? It's not going to work that way, bro. The streets don't see it that way. The people don't see it that way. Yes, those of us who are college educated still don't agree with you. Those of us who have been through the fire still don't agree with you. You have no tribe. Why don't you go over there and do the exact same thing to the people that you're pandering to and trying to get their approval? Why don't you go ask them for help? Where were they when you needed them? My people, they're right here, right now, and they're calling you out as not being one of us. One of these things is not like the other. You are not one of us. I will never accept you, ever. You have said enough.
Classic.
Sometimes you just gotta crash on that.
Yeah. You call yourself a nerd. I took that personally. I took it personally.
Hey, listen, one thing I know, nerds do not fuck around about they nerddom.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Nerds do not play it. Do not call yourself a nerd. If you nerds, that's damn near like a gang. Everything we're discussing is all alleged for content creation purposes and entertainment. By the way, we are just streamers. You know what I'm saying?
You see another nerd, right? Like a real nerd. I'm not talking about this loser. You see a real nerd on the street. You know, because he probably got something that only nerds would have, right? Or you make an obscure reference to something that only a nerd would have watched because it was episode 286 out of 590, and he understood it.
Yeah.
Whereas a regular dude, I don't know what you're talking about, man, because who watches that many episodes of a show that's already been in existence for 15 years? Only a nerd does that. He gonna say, I'm a nerd. That does not wipe away your responsibility or your guilt for what you said and did. I don't know any nerd friends that talk like that.
Appreciate you,
You're a
Mario.
dork, bro. You're a dork. Nobody messes with you. The girl don't mess with you. You flew all the way out here for nothing. Nobody likes you.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Anton got a whole community, bro. You will see in the comments of this live stream, we doing wild ass numbers right now.
Okay. Classic challenge Tez. That's a challenge in my book.
No, I'm just telling you.
Antoine's community, Anton Futon, Antoine Fuqua. It don't matter.
Shit.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I want y'all to show up. We can have a debate. You will lose. And then when you lose, we can have a quote unquote fisticuffs. You will lose that too. So it's cool. It's cool. Say whatever you like behind the comfort of your screens. But the difference is I carry around 16-ounce gloves.
Come be a fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
And I will crane kick you if that so calls it. You want me to Haryuken since you're such a nerd? Whatever it takes.
Today I got time, cuz.
You're out of your league. Yeah, you got there. You were consistent. You got there. You got the views and you got the follows. You got the people to super chat you and all of that. Move over. The champ is here. Raw Society Coalition.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Hey, why you going on Anton like that, folks?
Oh, nobody disrespect my black people, not even me.
Damn.
I do not care about the pitfalls of our black community. We are doing our best and we're getting better. Do you not understand the history of what these people underwent? People don't even know what countries that they came from. And you want to talk 23andMe. Look, how are you supposed to know whether you're from South Sudan or from Western Africa? You're not going to know that. You're not going to know that. Where are your people at? Where are your people at? You talk about these people, Martin Luther King and MLK. Do you not know that allegedly the government had them off because they were going to join forces? Imagine this. If we had not lost the organizational skills of Malcolm and then the network of Martin, if they would have been able to join forces, what could have happened? The government knew that we were unstoppable. So they keep sending assholes like Anton into our community and letting them get rich. But notice, handling them, letting them get rich so they can misinform the rest of us, further divide the rest of us, and feed us false prophecies and false lies as to how we are going to join the ranks of them. Let me give you some explanation here to those people that think that we want to join them. We do not want to join you. What we want is for you to leave us the fuck alone. Leave black people alone. Black people leave black people alone. White people leave black people alone. Asian people leave black people alone. Leave black people alone, and we have proven that we will be just fine without you. Just leave us.
Natural born crash dummy. And he go crash out. He go crash out.
You gonna bring some chick for clout because she's cute? Dude, that's not gonna win you clout in my. You think it's the first time somebody's seen a good-looking woman? Get out of here, dude. Leave my black people alone. Leave us alone. Go hang out with the people that you don't mind wearing a collar for them as long as they feed you out of a golden dog dish. You heard what I said.
Today I got time, cuz.
You cool?
Yeah, we good.
All right, you got that off your spirit?
Yeah. I had to stand up for my black people. I had to stand up for all the hardworking moms and dads that's out here who doing the right thing every day, clocking in and clocking out, paying their taxes, taking care of their bills, not taking shortcuts, raising their kids, sending them to college. And you can say black people are the least educated. Notice he didn't say that in this one, but he said that in the other one, and I wanted to address it. Black women have the highest percentage of education in the country. So don't you go talking about the black queens forever. We might have our own situation to go on with them, but that ain't got nothing to do with their education levels. They are some of the smartest people on earth. That same black woman that you've been talking about this whole time, Mr. Anton Daniels, is the one that might save your life if you have a coronary for never going to the gym, you fat fuck.
If he dies.
Somebody run tell that. I know y'all watching. I see y'all in here, but y'all ain't putting no comments.
That nigga watching. You think he ain't in this chat? Boy, it's about 300 people in here. It's the middle of the day. I don't think we got much competition on the live stream. Bro,
He bit the whole style. You showed up. No, I'm putting it out there. You showed up in August. And then your entire style changed. The way you started talking changed. Your presentation changed. And you thought that I wouldn't notice that you said maybe I should do Sunday service. The minute after we did 3K on the first one, stop playing. Stop playing. You are watching. You are a fan. And you know what fans do? Fans kiss my ring every time I put it on. So kiss the ring or shut up. I would debate you any day of the week. Your money will not save you. Not only would I'll bring a whole black coalition of brothers together of all shades of brown to show you where you're wrong. Do not make me put the bat signal in the air. Justice League, a symbol, whatever. It does not matter. And we'll probably stomp you out afterwards too, because we don't play that.
Allegedly all for content creation purposes of entertainment. We are just streamers.
Black people. Kevin, ignorant. You better not.
Facts, I'm in Houston and black women run shit out here from the corporate world to retail. We hear you. Shout out to Houston, my brother in H-Town, man. Already. Yeah. M. Jones says, so what's your thoughts on Kanye after that vent on Anton? Man, we not moving the needle.
We got nothing to do with Kanye right now.
We stand right here. We give you hey, listen, we from the town. We ain't even listen. I ain't even got no Kanye slander for you. Yeah, y'all got glasses like y'all got glasses like Twan. No, Twan got glasses like me. Don't ever get it situated. Don't ever get your matter of fact. I'm gonna be real with you. Moon Duck. He probably spent like $1,000 on his glasses.
I had these way before him.
These hoes cost $5 off Amazon. And if we
been wearing these for 5 years, go watch my streams.
And if you put me and Twan in a room with 100 women, I'm gonna have 98 of them.
You wanna know how much of a nerd? This is how much of a nerd I am. You see the blue tint that's on these, right?
Yeah.
These are from the Iron Man movie. These are Iron Man glasses from the Iron Man movie. I've been wearing these way longer than Anton been a thing. Okay, the Unc was still alive when I was wearing these. You know what I'm saying? Unc was still alive when I was wearing these. Got glasses like I ain't got nothing like him.
Yeah, they ain't stopped making glasses when they made George, nigga.
I bet you was the first person you put on Jordans before Michael Jordan too.
On the set. Look, no one said these illegal rants based purely on emotion scream about wanting to be left alone, which is clearly never going to happen. Listen. Hey, no, Tez, don't do it. Tez, don't do it. Tez, listen. You finna give him exactly what he wants. Thank you for being here in the chat. We read your chat. We appreciate you. Like, subscribe from wherever you watch it from. Don't do it, Tez.
Change his name. Hey, moderator, change his name to Hellman's.
Hold on. Y'all might agree on 100 other things, Tez. He just got, whoever this is, just got here, gang. Grace and mercy, folk.
Hey, that's Hellman's in the chat. Hellman's, I'll read it for you again. Hellman's in the chat. If y'all don't know what Hellman's is, Hellman's in the chat says these illogical rants. Hold on, let me get the double chin. These are logical rants based purely on emotions. Scream about wanting to be left alone, which is clearly never going to happen. Listen, y'all did leave us alone. You would do it again.
Dream said, "Love you, classic and Tez. We love you too." Chad said Corey going in on dude daughter was crazy. Hey, listen. I'm covering it at 4 o'clock. That's right. I'm from Houston already. That's what's up. C Ward, futon, a dork. You cooking, bro? Hey, you just went.
You heard it right here. On the Human Experience.
Tez on one today. I see. Yeah. Tez woke up in that mode.
Hey, y'all see Sko? Right?
Yeah.
Y'all see Sko, right? Say something else.
Oh God, y'all finna make Sko crash out, man. Sko chilling, man.
Thought I was bad. He worse.
Let that man enjoy his woman, man. Y'all want that nigga to do 30 days. Moon said, "LOL." Look, y'all going crazy. They dying laughing. I want some. What brand?
hey, look, I'm gonna tell you straight up. You can go on Amazon. You can just type in Iron Man glasses, blue blocking glasses. So I'm gonna give y'all some little education here. The reason why I started wearing blue blocking glasses a few years ago is because I was making, this is during the pandemic where I started at. I was making content all day long because everything in Chicago was locked down. Like we had people patrolling the streets to make sure nobody was on the streets. The businesses were closed. There was no order online. The businesses were closed. They didn't even have people inside. And so I'm making content, whether it be me playing Apex Legends, playing video games, whether it be me on the Ben podcast, or whether it be me doing my town hall meetings on here and Twitter, where we discussed politics and all types of other things, which is why I'm well versed in this. You know, I was making content probably 16 to 17 hours a day. And one day I woke up with white spots. So I ended up seeing my doctor, my optometrist, and my optometrist said, you have an exposure to blue light. And I'm like, well, yeah, I'm in front of a screen all day. That's huge. And he was like, yeah, you can't do that. So I started wearing these. This is not a fashion statement. This is not a fashion statement. One, it's a nerd statement, but at the same time, I need my eyes. I'm a football player. I need to be able to see. The minute that I can't see anymore, the minute
Hold on, Tez. First off, A. Hutcherson said, don't let YouTube and people like Anton make us believe black people aren't striving. Shout out to that. Now, listen, no one. I kept him off your ass the first time.
Where's it at? It's
right. It's already on the screen.
Yeah, okay.
You already
have a double chin. Okay, man, you got naked. You have naked men as your profile picture.
Classic.
You have naked men as your profile picture. Please don't judge me. Look, you can do whatever you want. You can like whatever you want. Just make sure it's not me.
Goof troop. It's cool. I appreciate you keeping it light. Yeah, clock second. No such thing as going too far with a war of words. Come on, people.
Flav again. Flav.
Hey, yeah, do the glasses work? Absolutely. I don't get headaches. It reduced a lot of it work. For these though, like he said, just type in blue blocker. I think I searched on Amazon like designer looking blue blockers type shit. And these are actually extremely sturdy, like extremely sturdy. I could throw them across the room. They'll be straight. So you don't
lenses.
Don't overspend on no glasses just because it got somebody's handmade logo just on the side of it. They charge you $600 for them. Fuck that.
You can get it for $40 on Amazon. It serves the exact same thing.
I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret that my mama told me when I was young. Handsome is free. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a face card, don't overspend on clothes. Like expensive glasses is for niggas like Anton. Like if you fat, you know what I'm saying, you don't go to the gym, you like pudgy type shit, and you like rest on your money for attraction, then yeah, like you got to wear your money and shit like that. Put on a Rolex, put on some shit that got the print on it, put on some shit. Yeah, like wear your money. But if you like stay in the gym and God blessed you with, you know what I'm saying, a linear, structural, symmetrical face and, you know, some straight teeth and shit, by all means, you could probably bag a bitch in a Foot Locker sweatsuit. I ain't gonna hold you. Sorry for the women that's here for the language. I apologize, queens. Hey, queens, I didn't mean no harm.
Classic.
Let me see.
She got it right. She got it right.
Yeah. Let's get back into some more of the panel though, man. It's still a lot of meat and potatoes left here. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. It's totally free. Let's move.
Respectfully, we're not trying to have a Corey versus Anton part 2 or Illa versus Anton part 2. We just talking about what we agree with and we don't, but we gotta be in our proper body and go one at a time. So the floor is gonna go to Picasso and then Fantastic. All right.
I only got like a half hour because I got to get ready.
No, you ain't. I got you.
Like, all right, cool.
Okay, so you just said you came in and you matched energy. I want to challenge you. You didn't match the final energy. I believe you saved yourself through optics by looking like you matched energy.
How do you know?
Because you didn't say it again.
I said it 3 times.
No, when he was in your face.
You want me to put a pin on my shoulder?
Anton, this is the part that everybody missed. When he got in your face, he took time. He said, do you want to go there? I don't know all the verbatim, right? But when he put that mic down, he said, say it again. Since you wanted to since you wanted to provoke that level of energy, you should have said it again since you wanted to match that energy. Going outside is not matching that energy. Saying it again is matching that energy, Anton. And that's what we're saying. Let's get ready to rumble. You only got 30 minutes. Look, if somebody comes to you in your face and say, hey, you said some shit from over there, but I'm in your face and I don't want to tear my shit up and I don't want to derail my brand. No. But guess what? A man gives another man a chance to pop some shit off if he really wants to, because sucking the dick of black people is popping some shit off. But he came to your face and he said, say it again, brother. Say it again.
So you gonna give me a chance to respond, or you just want to get out?
Bro. You ain't just matching energy until he wasn't.
Hey, Fantastic. Chill out. Go ahead, Anton.
You telling me to chill out, nigga? Look at that demeanor. We ain't gotta argue. Here's the
demeanor. Don't lie.
Where I'm from, it may be a little bit different than where you're from.
Where I'm from,
we don't have to go up to a person and say, we don't need nobody to put a battery in our back to do whatever it is that we feel. If we feel disrespected, we disrespect it. So it's either you're going to do something or you don't. Here's the key. I'm not there to fight. I'm not there to be a tough guy.
But you were. You provoked something.
You gonna let me finish?
Yeah, let him talk. Please let him
You gonna
talk.
let me finish? I'm not there to be the tough guy. I'm also not there to fuck up your platform. Because the one thing that we know for sure, and the two things is for certain, is YouTube do not fuck around when people fight. They don't fuck around with porn and they don't fuck around with fighting. They will demonetize you, they will remove you, and your platform will be completely gone. That's just the facts. So what I told him is that, listen, I'm gonna respect your platform. That's what I said, word for word. I said, I'm gonna respect your platform. In the midst of all, when he said it again, I said, nah, listen, I said, man, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You ain't tough. I don't think you're gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna respect your platform. That's what I said out of my mouth, verbatim.
Nah, that's double talking in its purest form.
facts.
That's double talking in its purest form. You not listen. You right. If you not gonna say it again, you right. If you not gonna say it again, I'm not tough and I'm not gonna do nothing. You right. If you not gonna repeat it, why? I did a full review to tape breakdown on this shit. I put it in slow motion. Anton ain't say nothing about no SMD once Corey closed the distance. I'm going to be real with y'all. Any man in the chat, know the shit you say to me from across the room don't even matter for real. But when we in range, anybody who ever been in a squabble know what I mean by in range. I shouldn't have to define it for you. Once Corey got in range with Anton, he never repeated that shit. So if you're not going to, I'm establishing a boundary with you. That's what I'm doing. I'm establishing a boundary with you. You new nigga to me. You don't get to talk to me like that. That's a boundary for me. Obey what I'm telling you or it's gonna go bad. Oh, you don't hear me because I'm over here on the other side of the table. So feel me then. All right. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me like that. Or it's gonna be some shit in here. Matter of fact, now that I'm close enough to really do something to you, say it now. Say it now. Everything you said when I was over across, that shit don't even count. Say it now. So you right. If I'm not tough, you right. I'm not tough at all if you don't repeat yourself. See, there's the difference. People keep saying neither one of them wanted to fight. These niggas get money. Of course they don't want to fight. The conversation isn't about wanting to fight. It's about willingness. You know what I'm saying? It's about willingness. You know what I'm saying? My bad, Tez. Tez, you got to shoot out?
Huh?
You got to shoot out? How are you on time?
No, that wasn't me. Some did that.
No, I know, but how are you on time?
Got like 5.
All right, bet.
10,
so
5,
look, we gonna wrap it real quick, chat. But look, it's about willingness. Corey was willing to take the suspension of his channel for however many days, pay the $10K retainer to the lawyer. He was willing to do that about his respect. Did he want to have to? No, he didn't want to, but he was willing to. If you was willing to repeat yourself, you was not willing to repeat yourself. So because you weren't willing to repeat yourself, didn't nothing transpire. Don't tell me I'm not tough if you're not gonna cross my line. Now that I've crossed the line and got in your shit, I'm in. This nigga sitting in his lap.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So now that we close enough to get physical, and now that I've indicated to you what my boundaries are, show me that your disrespect is real. Show me you meant it. Show me you meant it. For all the people who's like, he said it already. No.
No.
Y'all niggas never been in a fight. Show me that you meant it, because if you just met somebody, they do get grace off rip. We don't know each other. You didn't know. You probably talk like that. I'm letting you know you can't talk like that with me. And I'm letting you know how serious it is. And Anton knew. Here's one thing about being in person. We watching this shit on YouTube. Hey, Tez, if somebody was finna take off in your shit or was willing to take off in your shit, you could feel that, right?
I have each and every time. I have never been sucker punched.
You can feel the energy.
I know it's coming.
Thank you.
The only thing that I'm thinking about is if I'm gonna let you hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I might not let you hit me. Other times, let's rumble. I'm gonna say it this way. I don't care who you are.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
No, he said, I've never seen so many grown men copping pleas for another grown man. Y'all acting like fans. I don't even like Anton. Who you talking about? Who copping pleas?
The chat.
Love said, is the panel open? My afternoon panel gonna be open. We don't have time to open it up today because Ted's got to run. But we do drop links normally though. Welcome to the chat. Welcome in. Subscribe.
I don't know what time you go live. I might be back.
Yeah, you'll get a chance to talk to us, man. Tap in, hit subscribe. Yep, I'm going live again at 4. So
we got all types of ways for the community to engage with the Raw Society Coalition, the Classic Codes, myself, Souls of Thought, Uncle Plug, and Conversation with Soft Rain. If you guys are interested, make sure that you guys email the Classic Codes at gmail.com. That's the Classic Codes at gmail.com, or Conversations with Soft Rain at gmail.com, or follow any of our social media platforms or any of our channels. All of the information is readily available to those who seek it. We do have a Discord channel that I posted in every one of the chats that were live today. So it doesn't matter which channel you're watching on. The Discord is there. Discord's going to be revamped. We're going to be revamping the Discord, and we're going to have we're going to do some stuff on Discord as well as some closed conversations there. So you guys get ready because we are.
Absolutely. This person said, I know Corey from Chicago back in the day. Him or the comedians coming up, Godfrey, a lot of famous comedians hitting all the clubs, Chicago 50-50 Club, Chick, Rick's, Taste, Pop. Yeah. If you was sliding the comedy clubs back in the day, you got to be in tune with all of them. You know what I'm saying?
They wasn't
Damon Williams, all of them.
It was not easy places, man.
Yeah.
Chicago comedy clubs are not easy places to perform.
Yeah. Dylan the Real said, plus Corey had already gone down that attorney fees and everything else with Ari Spears. Yeah. He's still paying for some of that. Moon Duck said, grace equals good karma. Yup. Black Man Rising. AD has an opportunity to stand on it, and he chose to obey. Absolutely. The boundary was successfully established. Make sure y'all go watch my live from yesterday where I reviewed the tape, and I'll actually be dropping the edit of that later today. Moon Duck, he gave him grace too. Repeat. Yeah. They both gave some. Well, I can't say Anton extended no grace because I don't know if Anton was even going. If there was going to be a physical altercation, he wasn't going to initiate it.
He wasn't about to bust the grape.
Yeah, so we can't say he extended grace when you don't got no takeoff in the nigga shit in your system. He don't got none of that in his system.
Okay, here's how it goes, right? If I stand up and then you stand up after I already instigated you, what's happening next?
Yep.
If you stand up in my face,
yep,
after already instigating a situation, what's happening next? But here's the thing. When I sit back down and I sit back, I pick up my microphone again. I start talking into my microphone like this, and you still up, standing up, and you flapping your arms like a bird. And I sit back, take a sip of my drink, look over to the producers, and then say, all right, then. Am I worried about you taking off on me when you didn't cross the line?
Hold on. What that say, Tez? I'm reading that right, or am I glitching? What that say, Tez?
No, he didn't get up for the fade. Punk as trick. F you and your poo C as fan club. You pawn. Okay.
So he talking to one of us, right?
He has to be.
How we handle our issues here?
You got 16s? I got 16s.
Talk to your fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
He didn't got no profile picture.
How we handle our issues here? Huh? How we handle them, Ted?
Talk to your fucking man. Come see me. Come see me. Fuck.
Homie, don't play that. Hey, mister. I hope to see you. You know where to find us.
Don't be out here.
Ricky!
You have a perfect golden opportunity to say it to my face.
Don't. Hey, we content creator fighters. I got a sports page. Go to Classic Code Sports, subscribe right now.
Obviously, they haven't been to the pages, otherwise they would have shut up.
Yeah, we throw them bitches on this side. Everybody got
legitimately.
No, he said computer tough guy. No, go to Classic Code Sports.
Go to Soul Reaper 24 on anything.
Yeah, we just throw hands on the weekends on just for fun. No, we really in the gym with this shit. No, we throw them bitches. There ain't no computer tough nothing. I don't gotta be in a bad mood, upset or nothing. I don't gotta. No, these motherfuckers just go. They throw. Yeah, ain't nothing about no tough nothing. It's attention seeking. Yeah. Type shit. Till liberals funded the KKK. Type shit. We ain't doing all that. TNN.
We already hit that stuff.
Yeah, Anton really said, "Cash me outside." Yeah, type shit.
Wow, looking at his security.
He's from Chicago. That's how they call you out. Kids, wife, and dead homies. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
As disrespectful as humanly possible.
Thank you.
Anton got Corey dressing like Jaguar right now. Type shit. You funny as hell. Reefer funny as hell. No, I wasn't talking about y'all, bro. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. No harm, no foul. You wasn't talking about us. We wasn't talking about you.
You know what I always say? 23 is next to 24, so we supposed to be good.
We back right. All it took was a little understanding. We good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
See? We good. You see how men just worked that out?
But Mr. Groove, though, Mr. Groove, I hope you come back.
Mr. Groove.
In my face, though, next time.
Mr. Groove, though.
Remember this day. Remember this day.
Ain't nobody joking.
With your whole ass. You know who you talking to, gang? Huh? Yeah.
The Chicago nigga.
It's the human experience, man. Come to the live show February 13th. If it's
what about
like
your
that.
brand? My brand is knocking people out.
Yeah, on the set. We got another classic, man. Stick to the codes. We gone.
I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you can take to them. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist, no stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming hoe, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't.